3 things I have learned from being married to a blind person for 3 years. Let's check it out.
Reach for the stars, 'cause we're aiming high.
Hi, this is Corey, and welcome back to another Blind to Billionaire episode. I have with me a guest star, Matt.
Hey guys, it's Matt. I tried to sound like you.
You totally did. And today we are going to talk about the 3 things that I have learned from being married to a blind person for the last 3 years. We just had our anniversary a few days ago, and it kind of made me think about, what have I learned from being married to Matt? And I do think, just as a disclaimer, I think that some of this is stuff that you'd learn whether you were married to a blind or a sighted person, but I do think that we've picked things that are very, blind specific. Anything, Matt, you'd like to say about that?
No, go ahead.
Okay.
I'm excited to see what you have on your list.
So, thing number 1 is patience. I think that when you're married to somebody who's blind, you just have to be a hint more patient than if you were married to a sighted person, because there's just a few more obstacles in your life. It might be to do with planning and driving. It might be that something maybe takes Matt just a hint longer than maybe a sighted person. Matt, do you have anything to say about patience?
Yeah, I think that's really good. I think that's a really good point, is patience is key. But I think that's not only is it key for someone who's in a relationship with someone who also is blind or visually impaired, but just patience in general is very important. So for me, I say this all the time in some of my videos and especially comments. We can still do just about everything that sighted people can do. It's just a lot of times it takes us longer. I know for me, I'm much slower at a lot of different things that I can do like Corey, but it just takes me longer. But I typically build time in to account for that extra time that it takes me to do something. So yeah, I just really appreciate when Corey is patient with me in those times that maybe I haven't accounted for enough time and I'm running a little bit behind. I like when she's patient rather than all over me, pushing me, because it just does take me a little bit more time. But in general, patience is very important.
I agree. I think that's well said, Matt. I think we should move on. The next, I do, because,
I agree.
It's good to keep the video going.
Yeah.
So, thing number 2 is consistency. Mm-hmm. This is something that I work on every day, and that is, I think, the most blind-related thing. And that is put things back where you found it, having doors either totally shut or totally open. And this is a lazy thing on my part, but having all the drawers 100% closed and all the door, what are those called? Drawers and doors in the kitchen cabinets?
Yeah.
Totally shut. And that's not, just as a sidebar, that's not me saying that I leave the kitchen with a door or a drawer slightly ajar, because I don't. But if I'm in the middle of cooking and I'm taking things out of the cabinet and I'm going to go back into the cabinet, Matt will inevitably show up at that moment that I'm literally in the process of moving things in and out of cabinets. And that will be the time where he's like, is that door shut? Is that door shut? And he'll be like, no, because I'm literally using it, except not at this very, very exact minute. So what I'm saying is that it's really important to be consistent. Everything in the cabinet the same way. Everything in every part of our house has to be the exact same. Mm-hmm. Medicine cabinet, pantry, fridge, toothbrush drawer. What other things?
Everything.
The desk, Matt's desk, where stuff is on the kitchen table, where I put his keys, where the remote is for the TV. Everything has to be within a centimeter. I'm not joking of where I found it. And I think that this is a good rule to live by for anybody, sighted or not. But for blind people, this is literally goes back to the patience thing. If I put things back where I found it, Matt can be quicker.
Yep.
Matt, go ahead.
All right, I'm just going to preface this by saying this is not a slam on your family. But
Oh, it's a slam on my family.
It is a slam on her family. So here's the deal. I think a lot of this has to come from how a person grows up. I mean, honestly, my parents were, I don't want to say strict, but I grew up with the mentality of you put it back where you found it. I can hear my dad's voice from when I was a kid. Put it back where you found it. Put it back where you found it. Where did you find it? Put it back where you found it. He said it with everything. We would use a tool. Where did you find it? Put it back where you found it. So I feel like a lot of that has to come with how you grew up. And I don't think Corey necessarily grew up in her household the same way that we grew up, as far as close the door, close the drawers, put it back. I don't think that's how it was in Corey's household. So for me, it's very important to put things back, not only because of my visual impairment, because that's what I rely on. When I go to find something, I can literally walk right to the place where it last was, put my hand there, and if it's not there, I think, where is it? And it could be 1 inch away, but if I don't immediately put my hand on it when I reach down for it, I wonder, why wasn't it put back where it was left? Like, why isn't it in its spot? So that's just my kind of take on that. Is I think it's more like Corey needs to maybe like build the habit of closing doors and drawers and opening bathroom doors all the way so they're not ajar in any fashion of any kind. So I think it's just mainly getting into the habit of doing that, which, like, for me, that was ingrained into my like personality and my being as a kid at like 3 years old. Seriously, it was. I was a soldier. Can I say that?
I was honestly like good up until he said 3 years old.
Two.
Like,
since I've been walking 9 months.
I don't even know any 3-year-olds. I don't have a clue what they're capable of. But I mean, I think we can all agree that 3-year-olds.
No.
I don't know what they can do.
Ask my mom. My mom's watching this right now.
I know she is, and she's like, "No, Matt's the best."
She's yelling at the screen, "Matt, be nice to her."
That's actually also true.
Hey guys, I'm gonna get a phone call about that one. Trust me.
I know.
Matt, you were so mean to Corey in that video.
I know. But
Watch
she'll
it.
also say, "But Matt was extremely conscientious and put things away even when it's a 3-year-old."
And then she'll text Corey all day saying, "I'm so sorry, Matt was mean."
I know. Then I'll get cookies or something.
And then she'll get a box of cookies. Jeez.
Okay, but I think that my point of is consistency. Put things back where you found it. But what I was hoping to achieve by this comment was that in the 3rd year of marriage, I've improved.
Oh yeah, I forgot the whole idea behind this video.
Because, like, yes, I think it's an imperative, but
Yeah.
I think one of the things that kind of came out of this was that maybe I wasn't good at it, but I do think I'm at 90%,
Yeah.
84%.
No, Corey's very good. Yeah, she's definitely
I've improved.
A lot.
A lot.
Like, she's almost perfect. No, seriously.
That's very kind. Because, like, and here's the other thing, is, like, the other day, I was having an issue. We have like a Jack and Jill door into our upstairs bathroom, and the bathroom doors kind of like open in such a way that it's easy for them to like not get pushed all the way to the wall, because kind of like if you push them too hard, they kind of swing back. So even though I open them all the way, if I open them with too much force, then they kind of swing back, and it's you know what I'm saying?
I have a little bumper on the door so that it can't like slam open. So if you push it too hard, the bumper like forces the door back.
Yeah.
So it springs it back open.
And as you open
sense.
the other door, like the air from the room can like change it. So Matt the other day said like, "Hey, the doors they need to be like carefully closed, like more carefully open, so I don't run into them." And it was like, "Hey, I can totally do that. That's like a thing that I can fix." And I was like, "Done." And I think I'm better at it. So we just.
Yeah, and my whole idea was with that is so I'm seeing something that is progressively maybe getting a little bit worse. So I thought I just need to talk to her about it before it's a habit of hers, like this is the new standard. Well, that can't be the new standard. But I haven't told Corey this, and maybe she's seen it, but typically when I walk through those doors now, I hold my arm out in front of me like that because I've walked into the blunt end of those doors way too many times, and it hurts.
And
it hurts. So I've learned now that just hold my arm out horizontally in front of me, and then I don't whack my face on the door.
Which he learned in cane training. That's the approach that they taught him.
Yeah, essentially.
So, anyways.
Protective position.
Protective positioning.
Yeah.
So I think that the moral of the story is that we've improved on that, and that's something that I think I've actually really nailed down quite well in the 3rd year.
Yep, she's good.
Thing number 3 is a big 3rd year thing for us in our 3rd year, is to be supportive but not smothering when it comes to increasing Matt's newfound independence.
Mm-hmm.
So as he's gone through cane training and started the cane training, it's easy for me. Like, I love to be supportive, and I'm super excited about it, but sometimes I can get like a little too excited and like a little too pushy. Go on, Matt.
But it's good that she's pushy a little bit, because if she doesn't push me, it's easy to conform and stay within my comfort zone. But if she pushes just a little bit, it really forces me to get out of my comfort zone. And as we all know, if you step out of your comfort zone, once, twice, 3 times, well, all of a sudden your comfort zone expands. So it's a good thing. So one thing that we discussed, I don't know, we made a video maybe I'm just gonna say a month ago, where Corey challenged me to start using my cane more often at the gym, because at the time we were just doing our thing. So then after that video, I thought I'm gonna start using it. So I did, and I've been using it a lot more. And I'm actually to the point now where I'll call Corey on FaceTime and kind of point my phone at the machine I want to go to and be like, "Is there someone sitting there?" And she'll say no, and I'll say, "Okay, don't help me. I'm just gonna have you just watch, but I'm just gonna walk over there myself, but just be present on voiceover." Or not voiceover, FaceTime. Mm-hmm. So then I'll be holding my phone out, showing her as I navigate my way. So I'm getting there independently with kind of her overseeing my operation.
Yep, just kind of like how it would be if he was with his trainer.
Yeah, that's the thing.
With
it's the
Daniel.
same thing with my O&M instructor. Like, he's present, he's available to help if needed, offer the support, but yet he's not smothering, as in he's not jumping in every second I'm about to hit a pole and say, "Hey, there's a pole there," but yet he lets me find it. But yet at the same time, if I'm crossing a street, he's right there with me in the event there's potential danger. Mm-hmm. So it's nice.
Yeah, and one of the things we talked about in the last video was Matt knows how to safely navigate stairs with both his cane and with holding the railing. And so that's something that Matt does independently as well, because it's safer for him than me pulling him up and down the stairs, and it's something he can do independently. And so just adding in a couple little things at the gym, it's been really nice.
It is really nice, actually. And one thing too, if you're a cane user or if you're not a cane user, here's what I would say. This is my opinion. Going up and down the stairs is far safer doing it independently with your cane versus having somebody hold your hand. I know that sounds like, oh, there's no way it could possibly be safer. Trust me, it is. When I walk up and down the stairs with Corey pulling me up and down, that's not safe at all. But if you tell Corey to stay away, if I'm doing it by myself with my cane in one hand and I have my other hand kind of hovering over the handrail, getting ready to grab if I need to, I feel like I'm so much safer doing it that way.
I think he is too, and I also think so you're you're a married couple, or you're a friend, or you're somebody who you have in the other person's life. Mm-hmm. If Matt has if I'm leading him up and down the stairs and I forget to tell him that the steps are done, and he trips a little, not it's hurt, but trips a little, it's on me for not having been more aware. But if he's responsible, it's on him. And so while I can still step in if there's something grossly crazy happening, it's kind of on him. And I think for our relationship, it actually helps. It helps him be his own person and me be my own person, and me not have to take responsibility for his sight loss. Mm-hmm. I mean, don't you kind of feel that way?
Yeah.
I think it's actually healthier for us versus him feeling kind of mad at me if he trips, but if it's my fault.
And that's the thing too, is I have the skills.
I mean, not trips, but misses a little, a little stutter step situation.
Right. And like I said, I have the skills. I know how to navigate stairs up and down fast. I mean, I'm good with it. I don't need Corey to help me. So having her hold my hand or using sighted guide technique to navigate the stairs is just unnecessary. We don't need to do that.
Yeah. So I just think it's really, these are things that, I think in the last year, maybe I've put more effort, or we've put more effort into. We've thought a lot more. It'll be interesting to see what year 4 brings, what new skills, what new things will be like.
And of course, there's so many more than, in addition to this list that we already have, these 3 items. Of course, there's so many more, but it's just interesting to have a list of 3.
Yeah, these are the 3 things I feel like I've learned or been more aware of in year 3, and maybe improved on. But we wanted to share it with you because we thought it would be interesting. Mm-hmm. We'd love to hear what you guys think are maybe super important skills to have.
Right. Yeah.
So, Matt, anything else?
No, not really. I'm trying not to smile or laugh too much because my lips are really chapped and I have a crack in my lip. So every time I smile, it's it hurts.
Oh, sad.
Yeah. So here I'm just sitting here oh, I can't smile. My face hurts, guys.
Oh, this is one of those YouTube things that's
what?
First world YouTuber problem. filming with a cracked lip.
Right.
So Matt will have to put on some Carmex.
Right.
Carmex, if you want to sponsor this, totally you can.
Yeah. Are we good?
So thank
All
you
right,
guys
anything
so
else?
much. No, that's all.
Okay.
Thank you guys so much for being here. We love that you're like part of this community. Feel free to message us. And thank you, Matt, for graciously joining us today on this video.
Yeah. Thanks, Corey, for such a great channel.
Well, thank you guys for joining Blind to Billionaire today. If you
Yeah.
want to see more of me and Matt, or Matt and I, then
But
we
hey,
will be around.
more importantly, actually on Thursday is the very important, highly anticipated video that we're really excited about. So be sure you stick around for Thursday's video. It is the top 40 blind and visually impaired community video that we've been putting together for the last month or so, month and a half. So we're really excited about it. So be sure you watch Thursday's video. If you're interested, we'd love it if you share it on your social media. It ultimately helps everybody in the video too. So it's just super cool. We're really excited about this project. Okay, with that being said, it is time for the Two Blind Brothers Blind Shopping Giveaway. So this is a really exciting giveaway. Basically what it is on the website Two Blind Brothers, back from our video on Thursday of last week. What it is basically you just go on their website, you basically just like buy something and they shop blind, and then they send you just like an item randomly. It's just a really cool program, and I don't know, we want to do it. So that's our giveaway, and I think Corey is getting it all prepared, right? You're working on it?
I'm ready.
Corey, she's ready. She's ready this time, guys.
Yes, I'm ready.
And hey, we also decided we were just going to pick one person, but surprise, surprise, we're going to pick two winners. So congratulations in advance to the two winners. Are you ready?
I am.
Corey is about to push the button to choose winner number one.
Okay, winner number one.
Winner number one for the Two Blind Brothers blind shopping giveaway. So you will just randomly receive a, cool item from the Blind Brothers. And
Sean Howard.
whoa, Sean Howard. Hey, congratulations. That's exciting.
Yay.
Cool.
Okay.
Winner number two. Oh, hey, by the way, winners, is it still working on it?
I'm ready when you are.
Oh, let me add some suspense before winner number two is announced. So winners, send an email to us, blindtobillionaire@gmail.com. Send us an email. Give us your name, your shipping address, and I don't like asking for this, but give us a size. I'm not sure what they're going to send, but I'm thinking you maybe need to input some kind of size, like a shirt size maybe.
Yeah, let's do that just in case.
I don't like asking you guys for that, but I feel like we need it just because I don't know what they're going to send.
Yeah.
So shirt size, your name, and your address, and we'll input all that, and hopefully within the next, week or two, you'll receive a package.
Okay.
Winner number two.
Chad and Delicia.
Whoa,
2011.
Chad. Yeah, congratulations. That's so exciting for both of you.
Yay.
Yeah.
So we're so happy to do these giveaways.
Yeah, Two Blind Brothers, they're awesome. If you haven't seen that video, go back and check it out from last Thursday. It's a pretty cool video.
Yes, but also super, super quick, you need to get this to us fast because, Matt, go ahead.
Yeah, like Corey's saying. So here's the deal. The blind shopping thing that they're offering right now, it actually ends on Friday, the Valentine's Day, the 14th.
Day.
So you need to get us your info, Sean Howard and Chad and Delicia.
Yeah, Sean Howard and Chad and Delicia.
Yeah, get us your info ASAP because we need to input all of that into the website. We need to do that for you guys so that it gets shipped out. Because this blind shopping thing ends on Friday. So
if
get
you
it
don't
to us.
get it to us by Friday, you don't get the promotion.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just how we're doing it. That's why we picked two people, because we're hoping that you guys, that like some people will be able to get this.
No, but really,
get it
to us ASAP.
You'll be fine.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Cool.
Thank you guys so much. Have a nice day.
Yeah, comments or questions below. See you later.
Bye.
You can't wait to see me